is Anna J. Dodgson. I'm in Camden, New Jersey on Maundy Thursday, the day before Good Friday. Right in front of me, you can see the buildings of Philadelphia. And it's a magnificent old building here. Camden was a very wealthy town. There's, down there you can see his master's voice. It was a very wealthy town right up until the 1960s and 1970s when the manufacturers left. These buildings here, you can see, well, there's the prosecutor's office, and beyond there is the other courts. You can see an airplane up there. We're not far from Philadelphia Airport. And right in front is a huge new building that was just put up in the past 2 years. It's a science building. And here's City Hall with these wonderful phrases. Knowledge is power. And on the other side, right makes might. And there's these wonderful sayings all the way around the building. There's also a quote from Walt Whitman, who lived just down Market Street, which is ahead of us. And his quote said, "A city invincible." That's Camden, which has been greeted with all sorts of shrugs in the past 50 years, which is how long it's taken to tear down some of the abandoned factories. Today is March 29th, 2018, and this is the green in front of the City Hall, which occasionally is used for concerts. Once in 2012, it was filled with crosses of everyone who'd been shot in the past year in Camden. Camden has a very high rate of people dying prematurely by guns which come from Philadelphia, knives, strangled, whatever it is.
You need to know your culture. You need to know your heritage. You need to know your history. That's one thing that.
So this is a Women's Month
Growing up, you go to a lot
gathering.
of things. You go to a lot of racism. I grew up in a little town in
And we're celebrating women. This is just 4 days after the big anti-gun march that took place all over the United States. And we had a very big march right outside my house in Haddonfield. I could hear it from my house. There were maybe 500, maybe even 1,000 people from the area showed up there. People marched in Philadelphia. They marched in Washington.
All those dreams can come true. All you have to do is
So here are all the community groups.
I believe in my Lord first.
One major problem in Camden is the privatization of schools.
Who tells you you can't?
And that happened under our present Democratic Congressman, Donald Norcross,
You're going to tell yourself, I believe
whose
in myself,
brother
I love myself,
is a developer and is behind all these huge buildings here that have been built as part of Cooper Hospital in the background, and also a new medical school that's just started in Camden. That's part of Rowan University, which is about 20 miles away. So here we are, we're just looking back. I suppose we're not supposed to walk on the grass. Here, I'll zoom in. It's not a huge gathering, but actually it's an enormous gathering for Camden. What's happened with Norcross tearing down the old buildings, putting up fancy buildings, is that there appears to be assist and also privatizing the schools, shutting down the public schools. There appears to be a systematic program for removing anyone from Camden who isn't pale and isn't rich. These shops here, you can see Dunkin' Donuts, Crown. There used to be all shops around there. In the past year, there's been all the shops are on Broadway. Probably 20 or 30 shops have been closed down. Who knows what's happening? However, it is a beautiful spring day. You see, there's Philadelphia. Buildings of Philadelphia. So this is something else today too. About 20 years ago, I met a family. Their last name was Smith. There were 6 adult children my age who were mostly born in Camden, raised by a single mother. All of them done extremely well. The daughter of one of them died last week, 30, and was buried today. And please hold her mother in the light. This is a very tough time for anyone who's lost an only child. So as we wind down to Easter, we wind down to Good Friday, which is the holiest day of the year, tomorrow, when we look at the loss of hope. And then on Easter, we look at hope returned. And I hope you can understand that there are times when hope is absolutely gone. It's like, what are we doing here? And then we have days when hope comes back. Please hold Sandy in the light and hope that she does, the hope does return to her, that she remembers with great fondness all the days of her life without pain. Her wonderful daughter who lived 30 years and was a magnificent young woman. This is Susanna J. Dodgson, March 29th, 2018, in Camden, the city of Camden, outside Camden City Hall, in Camden, New Jersey.